Glycolysis. ठीक है, today we will look at the glycolysis. Okay. Now the term glyco stands for the glucose and lysis stands for the breakdown. And सब बच्चे मेरे साथ साथ लिखेंगे. ठीक है, हिंदी. Glyco stands for the glucose and lysis stands for the breakdown. Glyco stands for glucose and lysis stands for the breakdown. So generally, glycolysis cycle, इसीलिए खनिज परिविधान छोटा छोटा निकालना आपको समझना है. ठीक है, glycolysis cycle will be having a step-wise procedure. The end product of the glycolysis cycle will be a pyruvate. ठीक है, the end product will be the pyruvate. During the glycolysis cycle, the end product of the glycolysis cycle, that means that if you are going to continuously break down the glucose molecule, if you are going to continuously break down the glucose molecule, okay, the end product you are going to get is the pyruvate. And during this stepwise cycle, there will be the releasing of energies in the form of ATP and in the form of NADH. You will going to get releasing the energies in the form of the ATP as well as in the form of NADH. Now this NADH, ATP stands for adenosine triphosphate. Okay? And ADP stands for adenosine diphosphate. Higher molecule is the ATP, adenosine triphosphate, and NADH. NADH full form is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide hydrogen. ठीक है, adenine dinucleotide hydrogen. So these are the very energy bounds which is going to get released during the process of glycolysis. ठीक है. So whenever your body needs an energy, so the sugar molecule will undergo the lysis and the end product you are going to get is the pyruvate. Okay. Now during the end product, when you are going to read, they are going to release the energy molecule in the form of ATP and in the form of NADH. Okay. Now from the glycolysis till to the pyruvate, these cycle will be going to occur in every part, in every cell of your body. ठीक है, in every part, in every cell of your body. Whenever, whatever the body cells are there, they need energy for their survival. So they are going to have the glycolysis cycle is going to get occur in every part, in every cell of your body, almost every cell of your body. ठीक है, so we already know the concept that cell will going to have the two major component. One is the cytoplasm, another will be the nucleus. Some other products is also going to get there, that is mitochondria, which will be acting as a powerhouse of the cells. ठीक है. Now the glycolysis cycle will going to occur at the cytosol, in the cytoplasm of the cell. ठीक है, cytoplasm of the cell. Cytoplasm of the cell. Glycolysis cycle. When after breaking down the glucose molecule under the glycolysis cycle, the end product is the pyruvate. In the oxidative condition, the presence of oxygen, it is going to turn up into the pyruvate. Later on, these pyruvate will going to jump into the Krebs cycle, which is going to take place in the mitochondria. ठीक है, in the presence of oxygen. If in the presence of the oxygen is there, then that pyruvate, the end product of the glycolysis cycle, will jump from the cytoplasm. They will going to jump into the mitochondria. From the cytoplasm, they are going to jump into the mitochondria, and from that mitochondria, the cycle which is going to get occur, that is called as a Krebs cycle or TCA cycle. ठीक है, आज हम सिर्फ ग्लाइकोलाइसिस पढ़ेंगे, कल हम Krebs cycle के ऊपर बोलेंगे. ठीक है, so from the glycolysis to the pyruvate cytoplasm, from the pyruvate to the end product of the TCA cycle mitochondria. ठीक है, point 1, if the oxygen is not there, if the absence of oxygen is there, then these pyruvates will going to have a product called lactate. In the absence of oxygen, if the absence of oxygen, or अरे भाई सुनो please, or in the absence of oxygen, or else those cells which lack the mitochondria in them, the cell which is going to lack, every cell is not having the mitochondria, every cell is not going to have the mitochondria. For their survival, cytoplasm will be there in every cell, isn't it? So this glycolysis cycle can easily take place in the cytoplasm, but in spite of moving towards to the next cycle, if the oxygen is not available or oxygen is there but mitochondria is not there, so they will move toward the anaerobic glycolysis cycle. ठीक है, the end product which is going to form, it is the lactate or lactic acid. Okay, now you should be saying me that a cell which is going to contain the oxygen but lacking the mitochondria, which is going to contain the oxygen but lacking the mitochondria. ये क्वेश्चन है, ये एक सेल का नाम बोलिए जिसके अंदर ऑक्सीजन तो है लेकिन माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया नहीं है. नो बाबा, इट इज एन आरबीसी. आरबीसी में माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया कहाँ रहता, बट इट इज गोइंग टू हैविंग द ऑक्सीजन इन इट. यू शुड ऑलवेज रिमेंबर दैट oxygen going to get supplied to the whole part of your body with the help of RBCs, but RBC is not going to take any oxygen for their survival. They are depend on anaerobic glycolysis cycle. ठीक है, उसके पास ऑक्सीजन तो है, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया नहीं है. जब माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया नहीं है, there is no chance of Krebs cycle or TCA cycle in it. So they will move towards to the anaerobic glycolysis cycle. Oxygen, RBC is a very loyal molecule. It will take the oxygen, it will going to supply to your tissue, but for their own survival they are not going to utilize. So how the cell is getting life? It is also in its nature that it should be going to get life. So anaerobic glycolysis is taking place over there. So you should always be saying that RBC cells are lived on the anaerobic glycolysis cycle, where the pyruvate is going to convert into the lactate, through which they are going to take the energies for their survival. ठीक है, तो एक ओवरव्यू था ग्लाइकोलाइसिस का. होगा क्या ग्लाइकोलाइसिस से? So glycolysis, the end product will be the pyruvate. They are going to release the energy bonds between them, that is in the form of the ATP and in the form of the NADH. ठीक है, NADH. If the presence of the oxygen is there, they are going to move to the product called pyruvate. If the absence of the oxygen is there, they will move to the source of lactate. If the presence of the oxygen is there, as well as the presence of mitochondria is there inside your cell, then they will move to the Krebs cycle. Otherwise, they are not going to move. Okay. Now we'll start with the glycolysis cycle. ठीक है, now we'll see glycolysis cycle. We need to have, for the glycolysis cycle, first we need to have the glucose molecule, then only the glycolysis is going to get. So the glucose molecule, you are going to get the digestion, from there it will going to jump into the circulation, from there it is going to get into the tissue. The general circumstance, everybody knows that whenever you are going to take the food, through the food you are going to get the glucose molecule, then these glucose molecule will going to jumping into the circulation. From the circulation they will going to transport it to the tissues. Okay, they will going to transport it into the tissue. This is the basic concept. You already know these things. Now, once these glucose molecule has jumping into the circulation, after that they have jumped into the tissue level. Now, these glucose molecules are very naughty type of molecule. It need to get trapped. So the trapping, once they are going to देखिए कोई भी चीज easily अंदर आ रही तो फिर easily बाहर नहीं जा सकती. ठीक है, if it is coming easily inside, that it can move easily outside until unless you are not going to bind it with a certain substances, or else you are going to change the structure. This is the basic thing. One thing which is coming in easily can go out easily until unless you can binding that substance with other substances or changing its structure. So in this case, these glucose molecules, when they have jumped into the tissue level, they are going to bind a special type of molecule will be there, that is glucose 6-phosphate. ठीक है, once this glucose molecule has jumped into the tissue, ये टिश्यू में आ गया है, अब इसको बाहर नहीं जाना है, ठीक है, इसको बाहर नहीं जाना है. Then you need to bind with a certain type of enzyme, certain type of product. That product is a phosphate. The phosphate will go and that phosphate will go there and bind to the glucose molecule, and the phosphate is binding at the carbon number 6. That's the reason they have given the name glucose 6-phosphate. Check the carbon number. ठीक है? Now, for binding that thing, for converting the glucose from the glucose to the glucose 6-phosphate, there are two type of enzymes are responsible for that. That is kinase enzyme. First one is the hexokinase, and another one is the glucokinase. Hexokinase and hexokinase and हेक्सोकाइनेज और ठीक है. What I am saying that once this glucose molecules is jumping into from the circulation to the tissue, यहाँ पे glucose आ गया, ठीक है, again it can go back into the circulation. That we don't want. We don't want him to go. So what you are doing? You are binding that thing with the phosphate. Once it's going to get the binding with the phosphate, the molecule has become larger, so it cannot pass the membrane easily. So that molecule is binding at the 6th position of the carbon. That's the reason you are giving the name glucose 6-phosphate. That means not 6 phosphates are coming and binding. It is at the 6th position which is getting binding. ठीक है, in the presence of the enzyme which is responsible, which is telling them to bind, that is hexokinase and glucokinase. Two type of enzyme, hexokinase and glucokinase. Now these glycolysis cycle, it is not only going to take place at the site of the tissues, but major type of glycolysis is going to take place inside your liver. Liver is responsible for that. Liver will be acting as a storage house for storing the glycogen and other things, substances whenever you are going to need. So when you are going to body need to have high demand of the glucose, so they will start producing more type of glucose and sending them to the circulation. ठीक है? Now, what is the differences between the hexokinase and the glucokinase? The question arises. Hexokinase, the enzyme, it is going to, though both the enzymes work for the same, they are both are responsible for the glycolysis cycle, but hexokinase are abundantly present in the tissues, whereas glucokinase, they are only present inside your liver. Point 1. Okay? Hexokinase and glucokinase. Hexokinase, they are abundantly present. A lot of hexokinase are there in the tissues where the glycolysis are taking place, whereas the glucokinase, it is only going to present inside your liver. Point 1. Point 2. Hexokinase will be acting little bit slow comparing to the glucokinase in terms of glycolysis. For an example, if you are having a few molecules of the glucose, and you want to turn them into the pyruvate, you don't require big force. If small enemies are there, we don't require big force. If lot of enemies are there, then we require a big force. Tissue cells are very small, so don't have much molecule in them. और पूरे के पूरे आप लाइसिस कर दिए तो भी प्रॉब्लम है, लो शुगर हो जाता फिर प्रॉब्लम हो जाता. So in this case, what is going to get happen? When you require a little amount of energy which can be released from the tissues, then it is the hexokinase are responsible for releasing the small amount of the energies. But if your body need an emergency type of demand where lack of glucose molecules are coming and you need to break down and turning them into the pyruvate, so you need to have a major force. That major activity is going to taking place at the with the help of glucokinase. So hexokinase, it is responsible for the glycolysis at the tissue level, whereas glucokinase is responsible for the glycolysis at liver. Okay, that's the difference between them. Okay, you are along with me? कुछ भी confusion नहीं है, very easy. Okay. Now, from the glucose 6-phosphate, why we are telling the glucose 6-phosphate? Because at the 6th position of the carbon, the phosphate group is present. That's the reason they are going to get the phosphate. Point 1. Point 2, there will be the circulation of the adenosine triphosphate inside your body. ठीक है, adenosine triphosphate will be there. So while they need, whenever they need the phosphate to come and bind with the glucose from the circulation, the ATP molecule is going to donate its phosphate group and they are going to turn up into the ADP, adenosine triphosphate. That means that these molecules having a 3 phosphate groups. So what it going to do? It will going to donate the phosphate group to the glucose. Okay? And while they are going to donate, the phosphate 1 has been going to get removed. That will be called as a ADP, adenosine diphosphate. 3 से 2 हो गया. Okay? 3 से 2. ठीक है. Now, these glucose 6-phosphate, अच्छा ये आपको मालूम है, फ्रक्टोज, ग्लूकोज, ये पूरे हेक्सोजस टाइप के शुगर है. They are abimers of each other. ठीक है. They obey the same formula, C6H12O6. ठीक है. So here these glucose 6-phosphate is going to convert it into the fructose 6-phosphate. These fructose 6-phosphate in the presence of the enzyme called phosphoglucoisomerase. Phosphoglucoisomerase. This is an enzyme. Now you already know the term isomers, mirror image of each other. Same C6H12O6, they are going to having the changing in the formula. So From the glucose 6-phosphate, they are going to turn up into the, only the structure is getting changed. Rest of all the things are same. That's the reason they have given the name called fructose 6-phosphate. Now, what is the need, sir? What is the demand? Why we need to? Will you having any kind of problem with the fructose 6 glucose 6-phosphate? Why you are changing the structure? Everything will be having a specific reason. Okay. Now these fructose 6-phosphate, it is having the capability. It is having the capability to. It is having the capability to stop the. Sorry, it is having the capability to inhibit the glucokinase activity. These fructose 6-phosphate, ये बहुत अच्छे बच्चों को याद रखना, आप कर इसलिए वो टर्न हो गया तो याद रखो बस, ठीक है? मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ रीजन, ताकि जहन क्लियर है ना क्यों ऐसा हो रहा है, why it is happening. Now these confusion हो रहा है, समझ गया? Whenever this glucose 6-phosphate is getting turned up into the fructose 6-phosphate, ठीक है? So what is why it is getting turned up बोले तो it is going to inhibit the activity of glucose kinase, because continuously आपकी body सिर्फ glycolysis करते रहेंगी तो end result you are not going to have the glucose levels inside your body. Every glucose is going to get utilized. You should be remembering that glucose should be maintaining in cases of RBS at least 75 to 140 mg per dl. It can't be too low, it can't be too high. The metabolism should be maintained. ठीक है? If your body is continuously, if glucokinase is continuously breaking down your glucose molecules, will you think that at the end you are going to have any kind of glucose? No. So once this fructose 6-phosphate is going to get formed, so what it is going to give? It will going to give the negative feedback. These type of feedbacks will be called as a negative feedback. What they will do? Fructose 6-phosphate, once they are going to form, they will tell this glucokinase to stop. We don't want more glucokinase activity inside our body. That is the role of glucose 6-phosphate. We don't want the more glucokinase activity. Whatever you have been produced, it is okay. So glucose 6-phosphate will be acting as a negative feedback mechanism for the glucokinase. It is acting as a negative feedback mechanism. Fructose 6-phosphate will be acting as a negative feedback mechanism. ठीक है? Negative feedback mechanism. It is acting as a negative feedback mechanism for the activity to stop the glucokinase. ठीक है? Mostly the glucokinase, because majority of the lysis is taking place at the liver, and king for the liver to have the glycolysis activity is the glucokinase. So that activity we need to get stopped whenever you are going to utilizing the survival things for that thing. Now these fructose 6-phosphate, now these fructose 6-phosphate, it is a very, you can say, a good structure, and we want the energy to come out from there. So what they are doing, one more phosphate they are bringing to that structure and they are binding to it. Fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. ठीक है? And the carbon number 1 and the carbon number 6. Why you are saying fructose 1,6-bisphosphate? Because phosphates are getting bind at the carbon number 1 and phosphate are getting bind at the carbon number 6. That's the reason you are going to get the term called fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. It is not the biphosphate. Biphosphate और bisphosphate में differentiation ये है. Bi will be having, if the molecule, if the given molecule अगर 5 पे भी नहीं रहता, 6 पे भी नहीं रहता, if the phosphate group, if the phosphate group is present at the 5, it is also present at the 6, then you should be saying this type of things will be called as a biphosphate. But phosphate group is there, two phosphate group are there, but different position. That's the reason you will call that thing as a bisphosphate, not the biphosphate. Okay? You are not going to say this thing as a biphosphate. You are going to say the term called bisphosphate. Bisphosphate. Two phosphate, different direction on the different chain. One phosphate group is present at the carbon number 1, another carbon is present at the carbon number 6. Carbon number 6. So two phosphates at the different group, they are going to get present. Now the enzyme which is responsible for them from the fructose 6 phosphate to the fructose 1,6 phosphate is the phosphofructokinase. Now you should be seeing whenever you are adding the phosphate thing, whenever you are adding the phosphate, you are adding the phosphate from the environment, from your inside your body. So whenever you are adding the phosphate molecule, now this ATP will going to turn up into the ADP will giving you the molecule of phosphate. बहुत easy है, very easy. It's very easy to remember the cycle. Whenever the phosphate groups are getting attached, it is not coming and directly attaching. It is there in the circulation. That's the reason they are getting attached. Okay? So at the first level, you have been attached one phosphate group. That's the reason from the ATP they have been formed the ADP. They are generated. Here also you have been attached one more phosphate group. So ATP has been reduced to the ADP. Okay? Adenosine triphosphate has reduced to the adenosine diphosphate. Simple. Now two molecules of the phosphate is there. One is at the position number 1, second is at the position number 6. That's the reason we are not calling that molecule as a biphosphate, but we are calling that thing as a bisphosphate. Okay, you are along with me? Are you sure? No confusion? Now, whenever the phosphate group is going to get attached to them, now we are not having a very good idea that we are not going to deal this thing with very harmfully. Whenever glucose molecule is there, we need to break down that thing, then only the energy is going to come out. ठीक है, जब कभी भी आपके पास ग्लूकोज मॉलिक्यूल आया, उसको टुकड़े करना है, उसमें से एनर्जी निकालना है. अब तक एनर्जी कुछ भी नहीं निकली, सिर्फ एनर्जी आप इन्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं. Till now you didn't take out any energies. Only you are investing it. ठीक है? Now, the fructose 6 phosphate, there is an enzyme called aldose. Now these aldose, what they are going to do? They are going to break the glucose molecule from in between. बीच में से इनको तोड़ देता हूँ. You should be seeing on the board. Now, if you are going to break down that molecule, you are going to get the two products. One product with the phosphate and the carbon number 1 and the 3 molecules. Another product will be the 3 carbon and the carbon number हमारे फॉस्फेट चेंज नहीं हो रहे. ये एक मॉलिक्यूल है पूरा चेन का. इधर भी एक फॉस्फेट है, इधर भी एक फॉस्फेट है. टुकड़ा कर दिया मैंने, तो इधर का हिस्सा इधर आ गया. हाँ, एंजाइम ऑलरेडी तुम्हारी बॉडी में रहते थे. आओ, एंजाइम एटीपीज तुम्हारी बॉडी में रहते, तो इस एक्टिविटी में कैसा होगा? ठीक है. So what really the thing is happening over here is that you are breaking down the molecule of the glucose. So you are going to get the two type of structures. Now these structure will be called as a DHAP, dihydroxy acetone phosphate. ठीक है. Now this will be going to acting as a glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. ठीक है, fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. If you are going to break down, two components you are going to get. First one is the dihydroxy acetone phosphate. Second will be the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Two structure you are going to get, and these two structures are isomers of each other. That means that you should be seeing isomers of each other. That means that this structure dihydroxyacetone can be turned up into the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, and these glyceraldehyde can be turned up into the dihydroxyacetone. So I can write down this thing that these are the isomers of each other. So they have given the term called phosphotrioisomerase. It is an enzyme. Phosphotrioisomerase. You should be seeing on the board, please. Your eyes on the board, please. Whenever the molecule is going to get separated from the fructose 1,6-phosphate, they are going to get the dihydroxyacetone phosphate, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Whenever the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate is there, then only the glycolysis will going to move. If the molecule is in the form of dihydroxyacetone phosphate, the glycolysis will not going to get moved. Simple है भाई, अगर ये वाला स्ट्रक्चर है तो ग्लाइकोलाइसिस मूव नहीं करेगा. ग्लाइकोलाइसिस सिर्फ मूव विद द ग्लिसरल्डिहाइड 3-phosphate. ये आगे आपको मैकेनिज्म्स में समझ में आता है, कहीं तो सा बॉडी ऐसी डिजाइन होती है. ठीक है, नाउ दिस मॉलिक्यूल will you think that it is no use because the glycolysis is not going to move? No. These molecules is having the capacity to turn up into this molecule because these are the isomers of each other. ठीक है, टर्निंग अप द मॉलिक्यूल यू शुड बी सीइंग डाइहाइड्रोक्सी एसीटोन फॉस्फेट अगर है आपके पास, इफ द डाइहाइड्रोक्सी एसीटोन फॉस्फेट मॉलिक्यूल इज देयर, दैट इज नो यूज. So you want to make this molecule in touch with the use. So you need to turn this structure into the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. For turning the dihydroxyacetone phosphate to the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, the mediator should be the phosphotrioisomerase. समझ में आई बात आपको? क्या होता है? सेकंड होता सेम तुलना स्ट्रक्चर्स को ओबे करते हैं. फ्रक्टोज कीटोन है, ग्लूकोज भी एल्डिहाइड है, सेम स्ट्रक्चर को ओबे कर रहे हैं हम लोग. आइसोमर्स है बाबा, कीटोन भी रहा तो कुछ भी फायदा नहीं होगा, वो नहीं है. फ्रक्टोज भी कीटोन है, ग्लूकोज एल्डिहाइड है, बट दे आर डूइंग द सेम थिंग. हियर आल्सो द आइसोमरेज कैन बी हैपन. आइसोमर का नाम ही चाहिए है, मिरर इमेज ऑफ ईच अदर्स. ठीक है, so whenever the glycolysis is going to get moved, so you need to turn the dihydroxyacetone into the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, then only the cycle will move. Okay, now from the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, ठीक है, the cycle will move. Now these dihydroxyacetone will going to move into the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. They are going to turn up into the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Now the cycle is moving parallelly. इधर से भी cycle जा रहा, उधर से भी cycle जा रहा. But I will draw there only. That will be easy and simplest way to understand the thing. ठीक है. Now these glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, it's going to turned up into the molecule of turned up into the molecule of 1,3-bisphosphate. One three bisphosphate. That means that one more phosphate group. Firstly, at the position number 3, the phosphate was there. So later on, one more phosphate group has came and joined. That's the reason it is called as a 1,3-bisphosphate. 1,3-bisphosphate. The enzyme which is responsible for the 1,3-bisphosphate is glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate dehydrogenase. ग्लिसरल्डिहाइड 3-phosphate dehydrogenase. अब यहाँ पे फॉस्फेट ग्रुप ऐड हुआ तो यहाँ पे कौन सी एक्टिविटी हो सकती? यस, ठीक है. सो दिस ATP is going to turn up into the ADP. Now you should see, previously the ATPs are coming from the surroundings. They are coming from the surroundings. Previously the ATPs are coming from the surrounding, but in this case it is a special type of thing in the glycolysis cycle where these glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, it's donating its phosphate group. These ATPs are not coming and from the environment, but they are coming from the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. मैं समझ रहा हूँ, आपको नहीं समझ में आ रहा. अब यहाँ पे आप यूटिलाइज कर लिए ये मॉलिक्यूल्स. ओके, what has been left out in the product? ATP. Now from the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate, it also having a one inorganic phosphate in it. It is going to donate its phosphate group. Okay? Now this is going to turn up into the ATP. Then these ATP will going to donate its 1-phosphate through the structure of 1,3-bisphosphate. Okay? Now it is a special case here where you are not receiving. अभी अच्छे बच्चों को याद रखा, ठीक है. मैं कहीं को सिंपल रखने के लिए बोल रहा हूँ, ठीक है. You should be seeing on the board here. In this special case, you are not using the ATP from the surrounding, but you are not using the phosphate from the surrounding. You are using the phosphate from the enzyme. That's the reason it is also called as substrate level phosphorylation. ये नहीं याद रखते ना, कोई याद रखता. Substrate level phosphorylation, because you are not using the ATP from the environment, but you are using the ATP from the enzyme. आप concentrate नहीं कर रहे. From the ATP from the enzyme. Question है, पूछो. They are using from the environment. That's the reason this special case has been said as a substrate level phosphorylation. ठीक है, substrate level phosphorylation. Okay, are you with me? Both easy. Listen for it. Now these 1,3-bisphosphate will going to convert into the 3-phosphoglycerate. 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 This 1,3-bisphosphate, 1,3-bisphosphate, it's going to convert to the 3-phosphoglycerate. 3-phosphoglycerate. ठीक है. अब यहाँ पे देखिए आप, एक phosphate molecule is getting lost. So what is going to happen over there? Please. Yes. ATP will going to convert into the firstly it has donated, this enzyme has donated the phosphate molecule to it, then again it has been gone back into the environment. ठीक है. Now again the structure will be going to called as a 3-phosphoglycerate. Now the question arises. आप देखो आप बोर्ड पे आप अभी ये सुपर एकदम ब्रिलियंट ख़त्म आखिरी चिराग टूटम गया. ठीक है, मैं आपको इसीलिए बोल रहा हूँ ताकि आप कंफ्यूजन नहीं हो ना, ये कई को ऐसा है. ठीक है, क्वेश्चन ये भी आ सकता है भाई, ग्लिसरेडिहाइड 3-phosphate भी सेम स्ट्रक्चर है, 3-phosphoglycerate भी सेम स्ट्रक्चर, तो फिर बीच में ये फॉस्फेट क्यों डाले सर? पॉइंट है ना भाई. व्हाट इज द नीड ऑफ एडिंग वन मोर phosphate group in order to making the glycolysis cycle very complicated? Already it is very lengthy, isn't it? ठीक है, what is the need of that? Because there is one more step it is going out apart from the glycolysis cycle, one more step which is going on over there, that once these 1,3-bisphosphate molecule यहाँ पे ड्रॉ करते हैं, तो once these 1,3-bisphosphate molecule is going to get occur, 1,3-bisphosphate molecule is going to get occur. आप बोर्ड पे देखो प्लीज, वो पॉज करा मैं वहीं लेक्चर इसका रीजन बोल रहा हूँ, why it is like that, why it has been having one more phosphate molecule in it. Withdraw 1,3 this thing 1,3-bisphosphate, 1,3-bisphosphate. Now these 1,3-bisphosphate can be turned up into the 2,3-bisphosphate. 2,3-bisphosphate का मतलब it is at the position of phosphate, this group is at the position number 2,3 as well as it is at the position number 2. ठीक है, 2,3-bisphosphate. ठीक है, हाँ ठीक है सर, 2,3-diphosphate, correct. 2,3-diphosphate. Now these 2,3-diphosphate, it is having a very type of special role in order to releasing the oxygen from the hemoglobin molecule. You should be seeing on the board, hemoglobin is a pentamer. Sorry, so 4 structures are going to get binded. I have already said you this thing. 4 chains were there. Okay, अभी मैं detail नहीं बोल. Alpha, beta, and each is going to carrying the one oxygen molecule in it. One oxygen molecule. Now these 2,3-diphosphate, what is the role of the 2,3-diphosphate? It will go and it will going to cross link the chains. When the cross linking of the chain is going to happening at the hemoglobin, in the hemoglobin, the oxygen whatever they have been binded, they are going to get released. ठीक है, whatever the oxygen was there, that oxygen is going to get released. ऐसे ही नहीं होगा oxygen का dissociation. ठीक है, that's the reason here they are adding a 2 phosphates. समझ में बात आपको? ये आप देखिए, कई को यहाँ पे 2 phosphates है बोले तो, because these phosphate can turn up into 2,3-diphosphate, and that 2,3-diphosphate is having a very important role inside your body in order to releasing the oxygen molecule from the hemoglobin. How they are going to do? They are going to shuffle the chains and they squeeze it. The oxygen will go offload. ठीक है, ये सुपर बोला ना मैं, बस आखिरी चिंदियाँ बच्चों को याद रहता. आप खाली इतना ही याद रखें, मैं कहीं को उसका रीजन बोला, why it is like that I have seen. Now that जी, now these 3-phosphoglycerate, ठीक है, Now these 3-phosphoglycerate have been donated. The 1,3-bisphosphate has converted into 3-phosphoglycerate. Now this 3-phosphoglycerate will going to turned up into the 2-phosphoglycerate. And enzyme is phosphoglycerate the enzyme which is turning the 1,3-bisphosphate to the 3-phosphoglycerate is the phosphoglycerate kinase. ठीक है. Now these phosphoglycerate is going to turn up into the 2-phosphoglycerate. That means that these phosphate is being shifted from the 3 to 2. From the 3 to 2. That's the reason we are saying that 2-phosphoglycerate. Okay, 2-phosphoglycerate. Why it is saying that 2-phosphoglycerate? Because from the third carbon you have shifted the phosphate. ये shifting जब कभी भी we should be remembering that means that we want to eliminate that molecule from our component. We don't want the phosphate to be there. So that's the reason you are eliminating one phosphate from the group. Okay. Now, two phosphoglycerate. Now these 2-phosphoglycerate is going to 3-phosphoglycerate to the turning to the 2-phosphoglycerate with the help of the enzyme phosphoglycerate mutase. Mutase for turning the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate from 3-glyceraldehyde to the 2-glyceraldehyde phosphate. The enzyme it is named as the phosphoglycerate mutase. Okay. Now from the 2-phosphoglycerate it is going to turn up into the phosphoenol pyruvate. They are going to turn up into the phosphoenol pyruvate. 2-phosphoglycerate was there. They have been turned up from the 2-phosphate glycerate into the phosphoenol pyruvate. The phosphate molecule is there still, but the bound which was there that has been become weak. The point here is that 2-phosphoglycerate molecule is also going to having the phosphate group. Phosphoenol pyruvate is also going to having the phosphate group, but the phosphate group will be tightly attached over there. Here phosphate molecule will be loosely attached, and the enzyme which is responsible for that, for turning the phosphoglycerate to the phosphoenol pyruvate is the enolase. Phosphate molecule is there, but the connection is loose, somewhat loose. Phosphoenol pyruvate is there, but the connection is loose connection. ठीक है. Okay. Now the enolase phosphoenolate. We should be seeing that the 2-phosphoglycerate has been turned up into the phosphoenol pyruvate in the presence of the enzyme enolase. Now, you guys must be on the board. These or enolase enzyme, it is very very important. Zaki, okay? We'll use the sodium fluoride tube inside our laboratory. The sodium fluoride tube which is going to use inside our laboratory, it is going to inhibit the activity of the glycolysis, so that whatever the glucose is there inside the tube will going to remain the same. So the fluoride is going to inhibit the activity with binding with the enzyme enolase. ठीक है, फ्लोराइड ट्यूब के अंदर जो सोडियम फ्लोराइड है उन्हें इनोलेज से बाइंड करता हो. So it is binding with the enzyme enolase and not letting the final product to get formed, that is pyruvate. Okay, pyruvate. Now this thing you should know here. These phosphoenol pyruvate, now this phosphoenol pyruvate, it's going to turn up into the molecule called final product is the pyruvate. And when they are going to turn up into the molecule of final product, that is pyruvate, they are going to lose the structure of phosphate. So ADP can be turned up into the end product is the pyruvate. This pyruvate is going to get formed, and if the presence of the oxygen is there, then they will going to jump into the circulation of the mitochondria. Presence of the oxygen. If the absence of the oxygen is there, then they are going to jump into the other thing that is called as a lactic acid or lactate. Lactic acid or lactate, through which the anaerobic glycolysis is going to take place. If the oxygen is there, they will move towards the Krebs cycle. If absence of oxygen is there, then they are going to form the lactic acid. That will be called as a anaerobic type of metabolism is going there. Anaerobic type of metabolism. ठीक है, anaerobic type of ओके. यहाँ एक गलती करा, हाथ देखिए बोर्ड पर. यहाँ पे ये नहीं ना, आप बोर्ड पे देखिए. You should be seeing on the board. बहुत easy है. You have taken the glucose molecule. That you should be seeing the cross-styling your notes too. You have taken the glucose molecule. The glucose molecule has been jumped into the tissue. In the tissue, you have been trapped the glucose molecule with the phosphate. The enzyme which is responsible for the phosphate trapping, it is the glucokinase or the hexokinase. Whenever the trapping is going to get happening, the ATP molecules are coming over there and donating is one phosphate group, so that the structure has become the glucose 6-phosphate. ठीक है, there were the two type of enzyme, hexokinase and the glucokinase. Hexokinase is responsible to manage the glycolysis at the tissue level. Glucokinase is responsible for the manage the glycolysis at the liver. At the liver, from the glucose 6-phosphate, they are going to turn up into the fructose 6-phosphate in the presence of the enzyme called phosphoglucoisomerase. Whenever they are going to turn up into that thing, that structure will be called as a fructose 6-phosphate. From the fructose 6-phosphate, one more phosphate groups are coming and attaching to it. They are going to receiving that thing from the ATP. ठीक है? That fructose 6-phosphate turned up one more type of phosphate has been came and attached. That phosphate will be called as a fructose 1,3,1,6 bisphosphate. 1,6 bisphosphate. From the carbon number 1 it is also phosphate group. Carbon number 6 is also having the phosphate group. Now the chain has been got covered with the help of the phosphate thing. Now what is going to get happening over there? It is we are going to cleave that thing, splitting that thing into the two chains. Okay, the two chains will be called as one thing will be called as a dihydroxyacetone phosphate. Second thing will be called as a glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. You should always remember. बोर्ड पे देखिए you should always be remembering that DHAP dihydroxyacetone phosphate will not going to process so more the glycolysis cycle. For processing the glycolysis cycle stepwise procedure, DHAP should be converted into the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. Then only the molecule will undergo the glycolysis cycle. ठीक है? Now these glycolysis cycle, it is happening on the both the way. पहले बोला ये is going to turn up into the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. यहाँ से भी एक cycle चल रहा, यहाँ से भी एक cycle. That means two molecules are simultaneously working. I have been highlighted the one from the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate. They have been turned up the molecule into the 1,3-bisphosphate. While they are turning the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to the for turning the molecule from the thing, they have not taken the phosphate from the environment. They have taken the phosphate from the enzyme. And while they are turning up that molecule, they have squeezed the glucose structure. While they are squeezing the glucose structure, one type of energy has been got inhibited. That energy will be called as a NAD. NAD is going to convert it into the NADH++. ये एक्स्ट्रा ठीक है. यहाँ पे ATP नहीं आएगा. Here it is what is happening over there is that one more phosphate group we have been added. ठीक है. While you are going to add, they have been squeeze that thing. Why we are focusing on this thing? This NAD was already there inside the circulation. It was there inside the circulation. Whenever they are releasing one molecule of the energy, the NAD has been came and they have asked that whatever the molecule you have released, I take it. So NAD has been going to convert it into the NADH+ and H+. We already know that these H+ hydrogen atoms are very highly energy bound. Okay? Now why I have been stressed out this point? Because one NADH DH+ H+, it is equal to 3 ATPs. It is equal to 3 ATPs. अब आप देखिए तो ग्लाइकोलाइसिस साइकिल के अंदर 3 फेजेस बोल सकते हैं आप. 3 फेजेस में यू कैन डिवाइड द ग्लाइकोलाइसिस साइकिल. फर्स्ट वन इज द एनर्जी इन्वेस्टमेंट फेज. सेकेंड वन इज द डिवीजन फेज. ठीक है, यू कैन डिवाइड इट. थर्ड वन इज द payment phase. Firstly, you are investing the energy in the form of the phosphate. Invest करना जी तुम in the form of the phosphate. तो energy investment phase. Now you are dividing the thing. Separation phase. You are dividing, splitting the molecule into two. ठीक है. Third phase, you have invested something. You need to get the byproduct. How you are going to get the byproduct? In form of the energies, you are going to get byproduct. From here, you are going to see this was the NADH, and the NAD has been converted into NADH+. It is going to give you the 3 ATPs. You have invested 2 ATP, you got one more 3 ATP in response to that. 3 ATP, that means you are going to get the payment phase. Now, whatever the ATP you have been invested, slowly you are going to get back those ATPs too. ठीक है? Point 1. इसके अंदर हाँ. Now these ये भी अच्छे ब्रिलियंट को याद रखना. NADH को 3 ATPs में कन्वर्ट होने के लिए एक प्रोसेस के थ्रू गुजरना पड़ता है. You need to go through a process that will be called as a electron transport chain. इलेक्ट्रॉन, आप ऐसे समझिए इलेक्ट्रॉन ट्रांसपोर्ट चेन इट इज अ वन टाइप ऑफ बैंक, ठीक है. यू आर हैविंग द NADH प्लस एंड प्लस इन टर्म ऑफ चेक. यू आर गोइंग देयर एंड यू आर विथड्रॉइंग द कैश. सिंपल मैन, ठीक है. नाउ these NADH प्लस प्लस इट इज टाइप ऑफ कैश, इज द टाइप ऑफ चेक. An electron transport thing is this type of bank. You are giving the check, you are taking the cash. So NADH plus NH plus, it is higher molecule, higher molecule. When you are going to put that thing into the electron transport chain, you are going to release the free ATPs from there. Okay? Now the cycle will move from the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to the glyceraldehyde 3-phosphate to the glyceraldehyde 1,3-bisphosphate. Here turning up Q, what is the importance of that thing? That is also having a very important role in order to releasing the oxygen molecule. Okay? Now from there, from 3-bisphosphate, they have been turned up into the 3-phosphoglycerate. Okay? Whenever they are going to 3-phosphoglycerate, 1 phosphate molecule is getting lost. We are going to get the ATP over there. Now from the phosphoglycerate, we are going to changing the position of the phosphate group, shifting from the third to the second one. Okay? From the second position, that will be called as a 2-phosphoglycerate. From the 2-phosphoglycerate, they are going to turn into the molecule called pyruvate, phosphoenol pyruvate. Right now, till now, the phosphate is there, phosphoenol pyruvate, but loosely attached, loosely attached. There is an enzyme called enolase over there. It is a very important enzyme in terms of diagnostic, because sodium fluoride tube, it is responsible for inhibiting the enolase activity. Okay? Now from there, it is going to turn up into the pyruvate that will be acting as a final product of your glycolysis. If the oxygen is available, more molecules, see, till the pyruvate also 3 molecules of the carbon is still there. यहाँ पर सिर्फ फॉस्फेटाइड निकाले था, कार्बन तो वैसे है अभी. Okay, till now we have only removed the phosphates and we have squeezed it and we have tried to drag some energy in terms of NADH plus. ठीक है, लेकिन till the pyruvate 3 molecule is there without phosphate. Now the pyruvate is there. If the oxygen is there, then they will jump into the circulation into the mitochondria, where the TCA is going to take place, Krebs cycle is take place. Okay? If oxygen is not there, in case of the RBCs, now these pyruvate is going to turn up into the molecule called lactic acid. In the presence of the enzyme lactate dehydrogenase. Once this lactate dehydrogenase is going to get formed, while they are converting from the pyruvate to the lactic acid, they are going to release certain energy in the form of this NADH will come and is going to take NADH plus. Now these again have been the 3 molecules. In case of absence of oxygen only, if presence is there, they are going to get the molecule into the mitochondria. We should be remembering that thing. That small amount of energy will going to get released in the glycolysis cycle in the cytoplasm, whereas large amount of energy by breaking the more molecule of the glucose is going to taking place at the mitochondria. That's the reason here mitochondria will be called as a powerhouse of your cell. Why it is called as a powerhouse of cell? More breaking of the molecule. When you are going to break the molecule, the more energies will going to take place. Here you have only little bit you have break. Try to squeeze out the certain amount of the energy. Large amount of the energy is going to take place at the level of mitochondria. So tomorrow we will be discussing about that. Okay, you go through that. Any kind of doubt is there, please let me know. अच्छा, ग्लाइकोलाइसिस को आप एम्बेडेड मेयर ऑफ साइकिल भी बोलते हैं.